The ordinance allowing same-sex civil unions in Bisbee shut down by the Attorney General, but that doesn't mean it's gone for good. ABC 15's Stephanie Hockridge going in depth tonight after hearing from the AG. And Stephanie, other cities in the Valley are considering following Bisbee's lead despite all these legal problems. So what should we keep in mind moving forward with this?
Well, the biggest complaint from the Attorney General's office is that this particular ordinance is pretty misleading. And so town officials in Bisbee did decide to reword that ordinance. Now, today during a news conference, Attorney General Tom Horne said the initial wording provided legal benefits of civil unions to same-sex couples. Those benefits include community property and inheritance, for example. But the Bisbee city officials aren't legally allowed to do that because city law cannot supersede state law. But there is a way around the ban for same-sex couples. Horne says an unmarried couple can get those benefits, but only if they take action by getting a will or a legal contract.
And our fear was people might refrain from doing that, thinking they're covered by civil unions, and therefore if one of them died, the other would inherit, whereas in fact what would happen is it would go to state court, the state court would apply state law, and the person would not inherit.
But the Bisbee ordinance is not necessarily a moot point because the rewritten version will still include certain protections for same-sex couples in Bisbee.
A designation of one person or the other person to stand for the other in medical emergencies. The city has some power to prohibit discrimination in public accommodations, for example.
Such an interesting topic, Stephanie. I know we're hearing from a handful of other cities at this point, right here in our state, who are watching the Bisbee ordinance so closely, contemplating changes of their own.
Yeah, absolutely. Tempe is actually one of them. We talked to city officials today, and they told us that at this point, they're still just considering enacting a similar ordinance. So we'll keep you posted on what we hear.
For sure. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah.